Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Midwife Life. It is a beautiful day outside. I'm ready for the day. Yeah, I'll show you my outfit in a minute, but today's video is going to be a get ready with me while I chat to you a little bit about my first year experience and how I'm feeling for my second year of university. I still think it's crazy to me that I'm going into second year. Like, I'm pretty much a second year student now because I've passed my first year. It's just crazy. I am stressing so much, but I'm also so relieved and so happy that I'm here. I've done it. So, obviously I'm coming towards the end of my first year at uni. Well, I say at uni because obviously the last few months have been at home, but technically I am still a first year student. So it's obviously not quite what I expected in terms of coming home however many months early, like 5 months early, due to obviously the current situation that everybody knows about. So yeah, COVID has really messed me up there, but I did enjoy it nonetheless. Like, it was an amazing experience and I fully recommend going to university. Obviously it's not for everybody, but for me I did really enjoy it. I've met so many incredible people, and whether that's colleagues, friends, midwives that I've worked with, the women that I've seen on placement, they've just been absolutely incredible, and that's what's got me through the year, is that meeting everybody and seeing how lovely everybody is. It's just made the year, basically. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is a very difficult degree, but if it's something that you like really enjoy and really want to do, then you will get through it. Because honestly, there was some moments in the year where I thought, I'm not going to do this. Like, I cannot do this. I'm not getting through this. But I know in the end it will all be worth it. So I pushed through, and yeah, like I say, it is hard. But if it's something that you really want, then you will get it. You will do it. You will push through and get to the end. I just feel so relieved that first year, like, all my assignments pretty much handed in. All that reminds me, I do need to hand one last thing in today, but the place where I had to submit it was down, so we'll see if that's back up and running. But I have till 4 today to do that, but I'll just do that quickly after getting ready. Which brings me on to modules and assignments. So this year we had 4 modules, like 4 main modules. The first one being prenatal care and the midwife. So that was very much A&P, like anatomy and physiology. And the end of that, the assignment for that was an exam, which I normally don't like exams, to be honest, but I did pretty well in it. I don't want to tell you what I got because I don't like doing that, but I did do pretty well in it and was quite proud of myself. So yeah, prenatal care and the midwife was A&P, and all like talking about antenatal care and the role of midwife in the antenatal period. Then the next one was transition to parenthood. So this was all about what we do as midwives when it comes to after the baby's born. So like the postnatal period, and yeah, the role of midwife in that, and how the body changes after giving birth. So it's called I can never say the word, but it's called the Puparium, and how the body changes during that stage, and what we do as midwives for the mum, the baby, the family, everybody. And the assignment for that was an essay that I did on breastfeeding. I passed it. Not as good a pass as I was hoping for, but Nonetheless, it was a pass, and I'm happy that I just passed it, to be honest with you. And then the other module that we did was called Birth and the Midwife. So this is intrapartum care, so looking after women in labour and the role of the midwife in like the labour setting and birth setting. So yeah, and for that the assignment for that was a poster presentation, which I hate presenting. Like, honestly, it is my worst nightmare. If somebody said then, like, on the spot, you have to present, nah, no way. I really just don't like it. The nerves always tend to get the better of me, so I'll be practicing in front of people, like my friends, my family, and I'll do it like brilliantly. I'll be like, I'll say it all, I won't forget anything, all of that, and then when it comes to the real thing, I just freak and I just freeze, and it's just horrible. I passed it. It wasn't a brilliant pass, but honestly, when it comes to things like that, I care, but as long as I passed, like, that's all that matters to me, because I hate presenting, especially because, again, this was all, the post presentation was done online, so it was like a video chat, and it just made things a lot worse. I just didn't enjoy it, but do you know what? We made it to the end, we passed it, and I couldn't ask for more than that, to be honest. Then the final module we did was called Developing Skills for Midwifery, and this was all like skills lab based and was the practical side of things, so putting the theory into practice and going out into placement areas. So yeah, that was the last module that we did, and the assignment for that is our practice assessment documents. However, due to obviously COVID, the placement got cut short quite abruptly, and we obviously didn't get our books signed off and the amount of hours we were supposed to get in the year one, but it's fine. I'm just warning you, okay, I'm not a makeup artist. My makeup never looks on point, but it makes me feel good, so that is why I do it. So that is pretty much my first year. So I obviously only have 2 years left. If you didn't know, midwifery is, or the course that I'm doing for midwifery is 3 years long. 3 years long. That sounded really long then. And like I said, I'm coming towards the end of my first year, so I have 2 years left, which I am so excited about. And I keep thinking to myself, that's how long sixth form was. That's how long my A levels were. And for me personally, they flew by. I'm a little bit scared, excited. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really excited. The amount of times I say that I'm scared, I am really excited as well, but it is a scary thing. Like, doing a degree is hard, it's scary. Being a qualified midwife out on your own, I imagine that's quite scary. Like, obviously I don't know as much, I don't really know a lot to be able to do it, which is why I'm scared, but by the time I'm qualified, then I will know it and be competent enough to obviously go out on my own. But at the moment, yeah, 2 years left, that's scary. But like I said, it'll be fun and it'll be worth it in the end. So in terms of my second year, I am really excited to get back to it. Like, I've missed placements so much, and I've missed everybody in uni, and I just cannot wait to be back and get back into the swing of things. Hold on a minute, I need to concentrate here because I always pinch myself and it always hurts. Like I say, I'm nervous about it. It's something I am a little bit scared about, but I'm over all this online learning. When I'm in class, things get explained a little bit better, and there's like group activities and work to do during the lecture, so I feel like I learn a little bit more. Whereas for online learning, it's kind of like a PowerPoint. They go through the PowerPoint and then you have to do like extra reading and like other stuff, so I find it a lot harder. So yeah, I'm really excited to get back into that and see all my lecturers and see all my like, fellow classmates and all that jazz. and most of all, really excited to get back into placement because I learned so much more on placement than I do in uni. Whereas some people are a lot more academic and learn a bit better in the classroom. No, I'm much more of a practical learner, and being out in placement gave me so much more confidence than sat in the lecture room listening to my lecturer speak about stuff that I didn't really understand. So, do you know what's the most annoying thing about being in lockdown and COVID and my placement being cut short? Is I didn't get to see some of my ladies. Like, if I had been in placement, I'd have got to see people that I was looking after they had the baby, or I might have seen women that I was looking after antenatally, because then I was in my MLU placement, so people giving birth. I might have seen them come through and give birth, and that is what I miss so much. So I've actually started year 2 theory already. If you didn't know, we're doing a module called Introduction to Medicine and Surgery, which is all about medicine and surgery, like different medical conditions that women might come through with, and it's very, very generalised. Like, it's not as specifically like midwifery related, but it is. They do link it to the women, because the women, they're not going to teach us it if women aren't potentially going to have it. But it's more generalised about what each of the diseases are and how it's treated, and if a woman were to come in with it, what would our role be? Other modules, the assignment for that, I'm already terrified about the assignment. The assignment's in March, we're in August right now, and I'm already just stressing out over it, because it's a seminar presentation, a 30-minute seminar presentation, and I'm just absolutely terrified. Like, I cannot explain to you how terrified I am. I want to do my hair right now. I have about half an hour until my lecture. I still look a mess. That's fine. It's fine. Right, now, I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair today. See, in person I do look like I've got makeup on and I look not too bad, but on camera it's just complete opposite. Oh dear. It's in. Right, let's plug it in and then do my bun and then crimp it. Then I also really like it down. God, this is a disaster. Yes, that's pretty much it. So I think I might speed this up a little bit and just quickly do my hair and then chat with you afterwards. That's it, I'm ready for the day. So, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I will see you guys next week.